Welcome to the 6th episode of Mario Party Origins, where we take a look at all the console and handheld Mario Party games in depth. And today, it's time for the 6th installment in the series, also known as the 3rd GameCube Mario Party title, Mario Party 6. This is considered, and factually to be, the absolute best Mario Party game in the entire series. But I ask myself a lot, why do people love this game so much? Is there a reason why? Well, today we're gonna find out. I put this in my third favorite. It's definitely up there, but I'm gonna explain why I just put it in number 3 for sure. Alright, so the plot of the game is actually kind of interesting when you boot up the game. You have two Mario Party hosts, Brighton and Twyla, if I'm saying that correctly, and they fight and decide to see who's the better one, who's prettier, or something like that, and they just keep fighting. So it's up to Mario in the game to collect power stars to see who really is the best, although there actually isn't a real answer to that, so I don't really know who actually is better, so yeah. Yeah, that's the entire plot, and it's actually pretty interesting to watch too. It's always nice to watch, unlike the other Mario Party, unlike the last game at least, so yeah. Alright, now, the roster for this game is, well, I can't say they added much. Nobody got removed, still no DK, sadly. We got a brand new character in the game, being Toadette. Toadette, this is her first Mario Party playable debut. Her first actual debut was Mario Kart Double Dash, and it's nice to see her in the game, despite me being a little indifferent with her in some cases, especially with her appearances. But regardless, she's a nice addition, so yeah. So yeah, that's really it. No one got removed, and also, this is the final Mario Party game that Koopa Kid is actually playable for some reason. I'm not sure why he sticked in 2 games and didn't come back in 7, but I don't know. Alright, so yeah, that's the roster. For the boards, however, this is where the game gets interesting. Tower Treetop, EGAD's Garage, what else is there? Tower and Treetop, EGAD's Garage, Fair Square, my favorite board, Snowflake Lake, Castaway Bay, and a lockable board we need to buy from the shop. What's it called? Clockwork Castle. So yeah, the board selection is interesting, and this is a unique gimmick they added to the game. You have, so the hosts are Twyla and Bryla. One's the sun, of course, and one is the moon. And that's the gimmick. Every 3 turns, it's going to change to either day or night, and happening spaces and other events will change depending on the time of day. And this adds something unique to the boards, and I can totally see why, honestly. Unlike, you know, the boards being the same, it's cool that the boards kind of just change a bit, so yeah. So yeah, it's just a nice little gimmick they added with the day and night cycle, and I honestly think it's a very unique thing they added to the series, unlike every other game, which we'll talk about later. So yeah, I can totally see why people love this game so much. Alright, so I won't go too far. So, what about the most important part of the game? The mini-games. Every Mario Party game has mini-games, and we'll get to that game. There's no Mario Party game with bad mini-games, but this is interesting for a set of mini-games we got, actually. Oh boy. Now, interestingly, hold up a sec, okay, so mini-games, let's go. I have to look this up. What Goes Up, Grant's Way Getaway, Snow World, Poke Punch-Outs, Cash Flow, Sink or Swim, and what else is there? Garden Grab, Pixel Perfect, Gauntlet Glide. There's some unique ones I do enjoy in this game. And also battle games are here. And also, just like with the boards, they are day and night cycle variants. Now, some minigames change in the day and night cycle. Some of them kind of don't. Like, for example, What Goes Up. If you're in the day, you go up. If you're in the night, you go down. So it makes the minigames a little bit more interesting, actually. Which I kind of like, honestly. So, yeah. And I'll admit the minigame selection is amazing, honestly. There's some lame ones, like Same as Lame, speaks for itself, and Surge, Destroy, Popstar, but regardless, the minigame selection is pretty good. And also, this added, the first time in the Mario Party series, yeah, that actually wasn't DS, mic minigames. How do you play these? Well, actually, there's a mic version of the GameCube, that you play that originally released at the time. And I don't know how many GameCube games actually use the mic except for 2 Mario Parties. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments because the only GameCubes I played are just Mario and Donkey Kong and Kirby at this point. I gotta play more at this point. So if anyone knows any other mic games, let me know. But I only know the 2 Mario Party games are used for the mic. Now, it's not necessarily a must-need for Mario Party 6 and 7, but you can use it if you want to, although at this point it's kind of hard to get them, so at least there's an option to just use buttons to select things. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, orbs are still a thing, and taking stars and stuff is still a thing, and dual minigames. I think they're way better in this game than the last one, although there's some lame ones I'm not a fan of. Like, most dual games are luck-based, basically, so yeah. But regardless, they're way better than the last game, in my opinion, so yeah. Alright, so, other content. There's actually quite a bit of other stuff to do. Also, we have Bowser minigames, although I think these games, I'm not sure. The Bowser games are cool. I don't know if I could say they're better. Like, they're I don't know. They're just okay, I guess. The DK minigames, Banana Shake is a stupid one. They're not that great. So, yeah. And you also got rare minigames, actually. One of them I liked is Sear Terror. I used to love playing that one a lot. So yeah. Alright, so what about side modes? Oh boy, there's actually a lot more to this than you think. There is a solo mode, actually. Basically, it's not like your typical play every board and win. It's actually just 3 boards, and you have to win them with another character. It's actually pretty short, unlike like playing a whole board for like over an hour or something. It's kind of cool. I actually like solo mode, so yeah. There's also mic mode where most of the minigames are used for mic. So yeah, there's that as well. And yeah, I think that's all I gotta say actually. So, final thoughts. Is Mario Party 6 my favorite Mario Party? It's still my top 3, not my favorite. I'll admit, considering this as the best GameCube title, I can definitely understand why. It has unique gameplay mechanics unlike the rest of the series, the rest of the GameCube entries, and I think it's actually pretty fun. And I think out of all the Mario Parties, if you want to try to get into one of them, I highly recommend 6. It's definitely up there in my opinion. It's definitely one of my favorites in the series. I always love to go back to it. Hoo boy! Alright, so, next up isn't Mario Party 7. We're gonna have to play Mario Party on the go, I guess. Join me back here next time for episode 7 of Mario Party Origins, where we take a look at Mario Party Advance. This is gonna suck. Later, folks.